Oh, when would you use Antler versus Xtext? Antler is just going to be the parser generator. So what you do for that is if all you want to do is read in some text and maybe spit it out or maybe create an object model and that's it, Antler's a great choice. It's fairly simple for that. It gives you a little bit more flexibility than Xtext. If you want an editor, that's where it starts to be really beneficial to move toward Xtext because it generates it all for you. The code generation side, I think, is easier with Xtext as well. Depending on what you're trying to do, it's like I've written a lot of Antler grammars at work. And they're usually for very small things, like configuring part of a system. The last DSL like this that wrote a model, I was using Antler for. And I wish I had done Xtext for it because then I would have had nice editor support. But it ended up working out really nice because all I needed to do was read in some little definitions into a couple objects and then use those objects to do something else. I wasn't actually generating code. So a lot of it is really the scope of your effort. If you're trying to do something that's going to be easy to write the languages once you're done, or easy to write something in that domain-specific language, Xtext is a great choice. Now it is, as far as the DSLs, it's locked to Eclipse. So that's a choice you have to make up front. If when you deliver this, somebody is okay with using Eclipse. If they're dead set against Eclipse, it's a bad choice. If they're okay on it, you can use it for this. Now you may want to take Eclipse and create a runtime application. So instead of giving them the IDE and giving them plugins, you give them something that feels more like an application, and then they can open that up with the plugins installed. And that can actually be a much more comfortable thing, and they don't even have to know it's Eclipse. They may figure it out, but it doesn't necessarily look like Eclipse. It basically is a window with an editor in it. That's about it. The big answer is it depends.